A word that means to adapt or improve, to conform to a higher standard? I need to find or invent a word that suggests a system might be adapted or improved to conform to a higher standard. A verb, noun, adjective, or even adverb would be acceptable. But so far I haven't found quite what I'm looking for. Context examples. We are upgrading the current system for greater enterprise. Conformity to a higher standard. I believe we need to change our approach. We need to adapt to conform to a higher standard. It will take some time to write an article that's more improved to conform to a higher standard than I've written before.
I think the word you're looking for is evolve. It means almost exactly that. Evolve, develop especially from a simple to a more complex form. But you could also use robust, of a process or system, especially an economic one, able to withstand or overcome adverse conditions. We use it to describe computer applications all the time.
My immediate thought was Kaizen. It isn't strictly English, and it isn't strictly a verb, but it is known widely in some circles. We need to Kaizen our enterprise compatibility. We need to Kaizen our approach. I need to take time to Kaizen my writing skills to make this article better. This isn't strictly English, but you said you were open to inventing a word.
I don't really think you need anything other than either improve or conform in most cases, because greater conformity will nearly always be an improvement at any rate. In general, I think more context would help if you want to cut out some more words. In your examples, we don't know a great deal about the situations described. We are upgrading the current system for greater enterprise conformity. This is probably what you mean. How can greater conformity not necessarily be an improvement in itself? I believe we need to change our approach. We need to conform to a higher standard to raise our standards. The above would probably work all right. Why one word? It will take some time to write an article to a higher standard than what I've written before.
A few options, assuming a little mix and matching. Strict. Compliance. Adherence. Accuracy. We are upgrading the current system for greater enterprise compliance. I believe we need to change our approach. We need stricter compliance. It will take some time to write an article that's more compliant than I've written before. This is especially useful when joined with standards. We are upgrading the current system for greater enterprise standards compliance. I believe we need to change our approach. We need stricter standards compliance. It will take some time to write an article that's more standards compliant than I've written before. It's a pretty open field. I would go with ameliorated.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.